everybody. Hello. Nina Motivates here. I am so excited to be here with each and every one of you all. I am Nina Motivates, the You Can coach, and I'm so excited to have been put together You Can 33 inspiring and uplifting stories to inspire and uplift everyday people. Y'all know how I am. I say the title different every time, and it's right there. Like I can just look at it, but I always say something different. Anyhow, it's not about me, right? Right. We are here to introduce you to another amazing author, y'all. I am just so full and so grateful and so thankful to God. And you want to know why? It's because He has put some amazing people together for this project. And this woman you all are going to meet today, she is one of my coaches. She is my sister girl. She is my friend. She is my one of my coaches. I tell y'all, because I'm always Dr. Tammy, let me run this by you. Dr. Tammy, woo. I should have had her book by me as well, but that's okay because I know she got it by her. So you all know what I'm about to tell you to do. You already know. Go ahead and share this out. Comment. Let us know that you are here. And guess what? I am making this public so that you can comment and we can talk to you, and yes, you. We are so excited. And when you all meet Dr. Tammy, if you do not know her, if you have not met her, had an opportunity to be in her presence, I have. You are going to be like, oh my goodness, because she is amazing. When I say she's amazing, she is supportive, she is an educator. I'm going to read a bio, so I can't tell you everything. She told me don't read her whole bio, but I'm going to see how much of it I can read. And why did she tell me not to read her whole bio? Because she's bad, y'all. She's that bad, and she got that much going on in her life. So let me get to it. Let me get to reading her bio so that I can bring this awesome and amazing woman on so that each and every one of you can get to know her too. Dr. Tammy Francis is a native of Corpus Christi, Texas. Affectionately called Dr. Tammy. I didn't even say her last name the first time because I do call her Dr. Tammy. See, I always mess up, y'all. The Catalyst. She is an entrepreneur. Yes, because she's educating us all, y'all. She is owner and CEO of Catalyst for Change Global LLC. I was about to start saying stuff, but let me keep reading. Catalyst for Change Travel. Whoop, whoop. I went on a trip with her. That's what I was trying to wait on so I could say it. T.F. Donaldson Global Enterprises LLC and Catalyst for Change Apparel. She got it going on, okay? Yes. She is the founder of the growing Catalyst for Change global community. Dr. Tammy pursues all that allows space to teach and position herself to help others. So she does it all well, almost. She do it all, y'all. She is a full-time tenured assistant professor who is also a life strategist, literacy educator, and consultant, educational researcher, speaker, author, podcast, mentor, and traveler. Do I need to say anything else, y'all? But I got about 4 more paragraphs. But that's how bomb she is. That's how bomb she is. As an entrepreneur, Dr. Tammy passion is to help you discover yours, spark a reaction that precipitates change in your life or business. She chooses to educate, serve, and push others to aspire for more than their best. In order to embrace greatness, one must explore the self. Be self-aware. So important, y'all. So important. Therefore, more specifically, she helped those who are stuck move in the direction of more and prepare for what's next by providing them with the tools and strategies needed to plan and live on purpose in their life and or business. Her recent publication, Manifesting More, I got my copy. Do you? Oh, I had to throw that in there. A playbook for planning and living on purpose is a foundational tool to her message and movement. The playbook is filled with life plays for the game called life, and strategies to push you towards your passion with purpose. Dr. Tammy travels around the world offering playbook purpose planning parties, workshops, seminars, and retreats to those who dare to aspire for more and move in the direction of more. She also shares with faculty and students how these strategies are beneficial to college students in nurturing student success and behavior. Now I could keep reading, but she's over there looking at me like if she don't stop. But y'all, go to my page, scroll on down, and read the rest of her bio because she is the bomb.com. And as you've already heard, she really, really, really does help you move into more. She has amazing trips, y'all. If you have never been on one of Dr. Tammy trips, you have got to go because there is fun, freedom, learning experience, and so much more. I had an opportunity to go to Washington, D.C. with her last year, and it was a blast. And I thank her for even utilizing me to speak last year. Just to tell you how awesome she is. And the next trip, I'm gonna let her talk about that. I ain't even gonna ruin it for y'all. So I'm gonna introduce to you all Dr. Tammy.
Girl, you are too much, too much, too much. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much for allowing me to be here. This is a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you for agreeing. Girl, you the bomb.com. Like, come on now. This is a blessing. Like, you know I loves you.
I love you.
So,
And y'all, she got on the shirt. Thank you.
I am rocking her apparel, just in case I didn't know. I meant to say that, and then when you came on, I was like, "Oh, dag, I didn't say that," but I'll get to it. So she did it. I love this shirt. I am limitless, and she has on "I am dope." So y'all got to go over to her website and grab you a shirt. She has so many different designs, and I'll let her talk about that because here I go taking over. Nope, shut up, Nina. So what I want you to do, Dr. Tammy, is introduce yourself in your own way.
Hello, everyone. As she said, I am Dr. Tammy, and she said it all already in my bio. But the main thing that I guess that I will share with you and emphasize is that I am my what do I do? What do I do? Right? Is serve. My purpose, my passion is to serve others, and I do that using several vehicles, whether it's through my travel experiences that I create and retreats, or it's through my sessions and workshops. I do all of that. Like she said, I do have an apparel company as well, Catalyst for Change Apparel, and right now for 2020 we have our I Am collection, and you'll find about 10 designs so far, but every month there's a new design. So there'll be another one launched later this month. But we have several I am affirmations that are on our shirts along with our logo. And you can get it in color like we have it, or you can get it in black and white. And so she has I Am Limitless, which is the one that set it off for this year because 2020 had so many promises and things for what was to come. And we had the Vision 2020. And what I realized is whatever you put your mind to, you can do. And so I Am Limitless was kind of the one that I decided to rock first because I knew that this would be what would set me up for what's next for myself. So that is a lot of what I do is prepare you for what's next. And a lot of that is mindset work as well. And so that's what I do. And I do quite a bit. I'm sure we'll get to it. We'll talk about it. And I'm not going to get too much into encouragement right now. We'll get that a little later. But that is what I do. And I really thank you all for joining us live or via the replay. I am Dr. Tammy, and it is a pleasure for Nina to have me on this collaboration. And we'll talk about that too. I'm sure.
Yes, we're gonna talk about a lot of stuff, girls. So I hope y'all got y'all teas and stuff. Cause Dr. Tammy does different sessions on live on YouTube, on Facebook, over on Periscope. She does so many different things. And I don't know about you, but if you're watching this, isn't her voice so soothing? I love hearing her talk. I can sit and listen to her talk. She needs to do like some YouTube nighttime therapeutic stuff because her voice is just so soothing. Now there is a Periscope show that I want her to get back to, but she know what that is. I'm not even gonna bring it up. Hey,
But Nina, you bring that up, but I was thinking the other day, I said, now, we had some conversations, but I was thinking a lot came from those conversations as far as what I was going through at the time and my ability to reflect. Like, even though I was just answering questions and giving my opinions, which I can do and I love to do, I realized that there was some mindset work and therapy work going on to that, which was a part of my brand that I we'll talk about this question in a little bit, but there's parts of me that I don't share. And that show really pushed me. And that's probably why it's been so difficult to go back. But yeah,
mm.
it's for some reason it came up the other day. So never know.
Hmm. Okay, Jesus, you working on something. So, with you have catalyst for change and you have different aspects of it, can you talk about some of the different aspects? We know the apparel, but you also do the travel, you have the book club, you have so many different things. So, can you let the people into your world so they can know how important it is for them to click on your link, connect with you on Facebook and everywhere else on social media?
Now, Nina knows that this is a part of my business that's really, to me, it makes sense, but to other people, it can be a bit overwhelming. So, but she invited me to do this, so I'm going to share. But if you have any questions, you see the website scrolling across the bottom. You can find out everything on catalystforchangeglobal.net and about what I'm about to talk about right now. If you want to connect with me personally, you can go to drtammyfrancis.com. But Okay, so I have the apparel, so that's one aspect. I've already talked about that, and you can get that. You can go to our store on catalystforchangeglobal.net and find that out. But I do have all this kind of started. My business has started with me. I'm a literacy educator, and I wanted to tap into that with adults. I work with adults who are in college, but I wanted to just work with adults around the world. I wanted to expand my classroom, and so I created Women Aspiring for More, which was a global online reading community for women. And we read nonfiction texts. Typically, in a book club, you read fiction and you read all the novels and love stories and all that, the historical fiction and things like that. I wanted to read things that were true, that help with our mindset. And whether it was a memoir, whether it was just a self-help book or inspiration, I wanted to read that. Or if it was just something down and dirty like financial literacy or how to build a business or create a 503c, I wanted to have those discussions around literature. And so I did create that community for Women Aspiring for More. That community is a large community, and we are currently reading, I think I have it right here. We are currently reading What Doesn't Kill You Make You Blacker by Damon Young. But then, y'all, I had so many people, men, either on my broadcast when we went live once a month on in public, not in the group, and they would ask me like, we want to be a part of this, we want to be a part of this. And so I decided to open that up. So now I do have a Conscious Catalyst global reading community for men and women. We're reading the same book. And so I have both of those reading communities. So if you're interested, you can get to it straight from catalystforchangeglobal.net and join us with reading. And that's our July read. So every month we read a different reading and we discuss on my platforms publicly. The other thing that I have is the travel. I have retreats where we do some of the purpose planning workshops that we do in like a 2 hour window or like a one day. We spend it over, it's a little more intense. I even have brand ambassadors. Nina is one. Nina is one, and she is the one for Chicago. We will be in Chicago in September. And if you're interested in that, you can go to drtammyfrancis.com or catalystforchangeglobal.net, either one of those, and you can learn more about that retreat. And I have the retreats, and the retreats, like she said, they're mixed with fun, they're mixed with some education. And if you're entrepreneur or not, whether it's life or business, what we do there helps you on your journey toward more. Hey, Lynn. Hey, Janae. Hey, Mayeda. How are you doing? And so it helps you with with that. And so those retreats are amazing. It's usually a small group, about 10 to 15 of us, and we just take in the weekend and enjoy. And then my brand ambassadors are the experts. They are the experts that I invite that are either local or familiar with the area. And they actually offer training as well. So Nina is one. So she will be offering a session or two this September. And so we're excited about the Chicago retreat. It's going to be a 3-day retreat because it's a holiday weekend and we're just going to have fun. And Nina, I just, I have so much. And of course, we do travel. So stop me whenever I've talked too much, Nina. Of course, we have travel in general where we go on an annual cruise or annual cruises. And so annual trips or tours, we went to Egypt in March, right in the midst of, well, before the pandemic really went crazy in the U.S., but it was already, I guess, technically since it's COVID-19. Apparently started last year, but we're in the midst of that. But we had a blast, and it was a pleasurable trip, and we were safe. And so, and that's one of the things I do. And I do have a travel community you can connect with, and I give updates with that. I share that, and there, like I do a lot, y'all. Currently, I'm offering workshops, purpose
Yes.
planning workshops that are weekly, and they're at a very special price, like not a Dr. Tammy price. Like these are a special price. And so if you want to hop on those through August 15th, I have those going on where we help you clarify your vision and make it plain.
So speaking of,
Stop, because I can go on and on. I got so much, and that's not even
you
half of
do,
what I do.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
But
And
those are the top three.
yeah, but you ended at a right at the perfect spot, shall I say? Because I have your book, Manifesting for More. Can you give people a little bit about your? This is listen. I agree with you, Lynn. She is Superwoman, isn't she? She is Superwoman. I would love for you to go into manifesting more, because I even am planning something where the book will be included. It is I call it a master book. Okay, so you all see how big it is. It's not something that you just take with you everywhere, but it is something that you can use to help you with what I like to say is wholeness. It literally helps you with wholeness. So can you talk a little bit about manifesting more?
Okay. She said a little bit, y'all. I'm going to do my best. So this is my copy, so I apologize. It's not like a show copy, so this one's used. But Manifesting More, a playbook for planning and living on purpose, is available on Amazon, and it is definitely a playbook for your life. It is filled with strategies and tools to help you on your journey. And what I found is that I had a vision board, I had a planner, I had a journal. I had all these things. I had trackers for my fitness that I kept, and I had all these things separate, and it was just too much. So what I decided to do was I decided to design something where it was all in one, where you could manifest more and really organize your life. And this book has strategies. And so my workshops, I've pulled out 7 of the top strategies that I think are to get you started out of the playbook. And that's what the workshops I'm offering this summer have. And it has things for family, for fitness, for finances, for fun, because we travel, so we got to put that in there, but fun in general, but also travel. And I'm missing one of my F's. Faith and what you believe and that mindset work. And so there's space in here for all of that for you to plan. And so basically you have those things that I mentioned. You have pages to journal, you have calendars to plan out your life, and it's customizable, where you can customize it and set it up the way you want. You can make it as pretty and colorful as you want, or you can keep it all plain and just use it for what it is and still reach the same end. The good thing is it also helps you with goal setting. So those of you who are, this is a new quarter, y'all. I don't know if y'all realize we are just 10 days into this new quarter, and it's a great time to plan and start thinking about the next 80 days, since we've lost 10 because we're 10 days in, the next 80 days of this quarter and or the rest of the year. And so it's meant for you to start at any point. So if you buy it tomorrow, you can start using it tomorrow, and you can set it up starting tomorrow. It doesn't have it where, have y'all gotten those planners where you get it and then you realize that half the year is gone, and then you like, I wasted my money because I can't use the rest of it. This one you can customize it, and whenever you get it, whatever month you get it, you can start using it and use it right away. And that's what I like about it. And what I hope will help you on your journey. And of course, you can get it and use it. You don't need me. But if you get me and you decide to connect with me, then you can do that, and I can show you exactly how they work together because it is a science behind it. There's a system. I'm a researcher, so when I do things, there's a method and a madness to it. And then, thank you. There's also things for fitness, like you can track your fitness, what you're doing. You can track your water intake because that's a big part of being healthy and fit. And then, of course, you can do meal planning and do your grocery list and all of that. And it's meant for you to look at it yearly, quarterly, monthly, and weekly. So there's things in there designed to help you set up your life and put it into bite-sized chunks so that way you can execute. Because my nothing that I do is any benefit to anyone if you can't execute it and put it into action. And so a lot of what I do is meant for you to do that, and it's set for you to do that. And I encourage you to do that because without action, it's just talk. And we don't talk around here. We do. We get busy. Ask Nina. We're constantly doing something. We're creating.
I absolutely love it. And I'm a testament of it as well. What I like to call it is your coach, your at home coach. Because we all, Dr. Tammy's a life coach. I'm a life coach. We're all life coaches, but even life coaches need life coaches. And people who don't have life coaches, you need something around you, whether you have a life coach or not. You can't call your life coach 24/7. You just can't. So you need something that's going to help you, that's going to keep you on track, that you can always refer to. Writing is so important, you all. It is so important. Yeah, we type stuff in our phones. Yeah, we do stuff on our computers and laptops, but it's nothing like having something with a pen and paper that you are writing. When you write things out, you don't realize how it helps you mentally. You remember it better. Do you remember when you were in school and your teacher would make you write the word about 5 or 10 times? Because repetition helps you remember stuff, but also writing is powerful. Writing really works,
Yeah.
y'all. Writing really, really, really works. So I highly recommend it. I have a copy myself, so I'm not just pushing something out there that I don't have and I'm not using myself, okay? I have it.
Nina helped me with it. Nina was my mentor for that, talking about coaches. She was my coach. And if you're ready to write your book, you get with her. I'm telling you, get with her. If you want to be in a collaboration project, because you're not sure you want your whole book, get with her. Because this girl is the bomb.com about that. And so she got me going, and she got it. We got it out there. I couldn't have gotten it out there without her. And I will say what she said is correct. Like the playbook is huge. Like I'm not gonna even lie to you. Like it's not meant now I'm different. I carry it with me everywhere I go. But that's just me. I carry it maybe not everywhere, but when I'm in business mode, I carry it with me. But I know that's not it. That's not the necessary thing. But the playbook is meant for you to spend time with it each day. Maybe 15 minutes in the morning and 15 minutes at night as you plan your day, review your day, as you reflect on the previous day, as you set your goals and tasks that you want to accomplish. That's what it's for. So it's there, one, to get it all organized so you can see it. As someone said, Lynn say, write it down and make it plain. That's it. And it's just so you can have it all there and you have it written down, but you also can refer to it. Like you go back and you adjust. Like this is constant. This is a constant process. Like you don't just set a goal and leave it and just hope it happens. Like you got to revisit it. You got to adjust. You got to make sure that you have task associated that works. And if you don't, you may have to add a task, delete a task, or whatever. But the playbook is there for you to review each day. And so I invite my those that attend my workshops in my community to review it in the morning before you start your day. Just kind of get an idea, because I think you don't have to carry it around. And then at night, review what you've accomplished and what you would like to accomplish the next day. And you don't have to carry it around at all. And then you put in your phone, yeah, the reminders. You put in your phone the key dates. You still use your phone. You can still use your phone, but this is for you to visually see it, for you to visualize it. Because what you visualize, what you think about, you bring about. And so that's what it's about.
I
Thank
love
you,
it. I heard
Daniel.
what you said. Yes, Daniel, you are right. Hey, and yes, she is absolutely a powerhouse. Like, I love Dr. Tammy. So I just love her. And as you all can hear and see, if you have been listening to this interview, you can hear and see why I love her. And I know if you didn't know her, you already love her too. If you have read the comments, Lynn and we not come on and join the bandwagon and get your copy of Manifesting More, so that one, you can manifest more, two, you can be that helps you hold yourself accountable too. And sometimes I believe in accountability, partner. Like, I am an accountability. I do book writing coaching, but I also do accountability coaching because you need that accountability. But when you can't reach out to your accountability partner, what do you have to turn to read, to look at, to remind you? And then I love the fact that it does not have dates and stuff, because you can put your own dates and stuff in there. You miss a week, oh, okay, you're not messing up your book, because all you have to do is write it in the next week. So it gives you freedom, and there's nothing like being able to be in control and have book freedom. So you all go to, is it at drtammyfrancis.com? Where can they get it from?
They can get the actual playbook is on Amazon, but you can find out more information definitely on drtammyfrancis.com.
So go to Amazon and get your copy. I got mine, and I'm going to go on Amazon. I don't think I've done a review yet, so I need to go on Amazon and do a review. If you have the book, go on Amazon and do a review, okay? Because other people need to see and know how awesome and amazing this book is, and how we all need it in our lives. So that lets you know that Dr. Tammy is not a first-time author. Do you have any other publications that you have out there?
I do. So as an educator and a professional researcher, I have lots of those of you who are educators, teachers, and you're in the K-12 system or you're in higher ed, you'll find a lot of my publications, my peer-reviewed articles and things out there. But as far as books, I recently collaborated on another book called Stronger. And it is a guide for women entrepreneurs during a time of crisis. And that one's on Amazon as well. You can search it by my name or by the title Stronger. Either way, you can find it. And I've written an article or a chapter in there as well. And so you can find several of my things. I have another chapter in another book talking about social media. As a 21st century playground for our children, and so you can find me. If you Google, you'll find my publications. I have lots of them out there. So, and
I am so
a couple coming.
y'all, so you telling me y'all listening to this? Your kids might be reading Dr. Tammy's stuff for their homework. Okay, okay. Y'all hear that? Cause y'all know I'm gonna go to on my local library and start looking her up.
Just
Like,
do a search.
y'all gonna see me posting on Facebook all her little articles, not little articles, all her articles. Like, and I'm gonna read them too. And Dr. Taylor knows me because I'm in the book club, and I be like, yeah, I'm gonna read it. I write books. I help people publish their books. Then it comes to having to read these big old books. I be like,
She read them,
man,
y'all. Y'all don't listen to her. She read them. She may not be with us
she
because
makes
Nina's
me
on her own
read.
time, but she read them. Don't worry about it.
She makes me read. I be like, Dr. Taylor, I don't want to go back to school, but because, like she said, they are educational books. They're gonna make you think. They're gonna take you outside of your comfort zone. So the first thing that I want to do as we navigate towards going towards talking about you can 33 stories to inspire and uplift everyday people. I finally said it right. I want to say thank you so much for your yes. Like, I personally asked you to be a part of this collaboration, and I just want to thank you for saying yes and for putting such an amazing writing up in the book. And just for, you could have said no. You could have said, I got
I
my own book
tried.
club. Yeah,
I
I
tried a couple
understand no
of times.
very well. Yeah, so as you all probably can tell from a couple of people, I don't take no very well, especially when I really know that you got something in you to pour out to people. It's just not gonna be that easy. And if I know God led me to you, no, it's not an option. Catalyst for change. You got to change folks' lives. So, thank you again so much. I appreciate you. And in saying thank you, can you share with our audience what the title of your chapter is and what they can expect from your chapter?
So my chapter is entitled. Let me get my words out. Flow, and it's basically what I do. So I I inspire and I encourage, and I really want you to shift your mindset. So that's what the chapter does. And it talks about flow with life. And it's really in the time, which I'm so glad in one sense. Not everything with the pandemic has been negative. And I think that even now that it's going on longer than we all expected, I think that chapter is really more relevant because it's talking about follow the flow of life and what's going on in life and how to navigate that. And I offer a strategy in there on how to adjust your mindset and to flow with life and follow that flow. I think a lot of what we don't do and what we refuse to do or we decide to put off is because we are resistant. And I think that resistance come because we're trying to go against the grain. We're going against the flow, and we just need to flow with life. And so that chapter really goes into depth about that and shares one how I've done it, how I've been able to flow with life and pivot during this time, but also how you can do it. And I share one of the strategies that I've utilized and what I share with my community, those who have utilized my service for individual coaching and strategy work. And I share it with you. So you get it in the book. It's part of the book. And so that is my encouragement with you for you. So that's what my chapter is about.
She's not getting out of the last part of the thing where she have to encourage y'all, so y'all can get some more from her. I'm just
Okay.
saying. Um,
Okay.
I like how
Deal.
she said that end of that. That's my encouragement for you. I know that's the last question. You still gonna
That's
have to.
one.
It's the first part of it. Actually, like your sixth one because you have been encouraging the whole time, the whole walkthrough. So yes, I bugged you a lot, but why did you ultimately say yes to this particular collaboration?
So I ultimately said yes. One, looking at the subtitles, inspiring and uplifting stories. And I think that one, I think Nina called me at the right time, y'all, because, even though we're in the midst of a pandemic, we were staying at home at the time that all of this was due. I was doing a lot behind the scenes and I was just doing a lot like personally and things that I really was like, I don't need one more thing to write. I don't need one more thing to do. But I said yes because seeing that subtitle, what I knew is that my people, Black people, and those who follow me and those in my community and those who sought to learn more and who aspired for more needed something uplifting and inspiring. And so I decided to do a little mix of inspiration and to share a little my personal journey during this time. And I just found that, that's one thing that keeps everyone going. And my belief is through literature. That's why I have reading communities, is through literature. So this was a good way for me to do that. And it was right on time. It just fit because I do believe you can do what you want to do. And if there's something that you have a desire to do, you just can't let it go. It has been put on your heart, then you should do it. You should go for it. And so I thought I'd give you a strategy. I thought that was my contribution, is to offer you a strategy that may help you get in the right mindset to do that thing.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Let me give you all a disclaimer too. Dr. Tammy is the one who taught me how to use StreamYard and how to do more fancy stuff. So I have to give her a shout out because I would like, Dr. Tammy, how do you do this? How did you get it scroll across the bottom? What are you doing? How did you get your logo at the top? Like I had to figure all that out and I didn't have to figure it all out. Why? Because I would send her a message and then she'll send me a voice message so that I can know how to do it. So between her and Daria, thank y'all so much because StreamYard is really easy to use, but when it's like a lot of little buttons, you just don't know how to do it.
Oh, Daniel.
Yeah, she is.
Daniel.
She is. I'm like, Jesus. This book has been amazing because of the people in the book, the authors. And so, thank you so much. So, I told people that you know how to help people use StreamYard, but let's get away from all the business and the encouragement and stuff for 1 second and tell the audience something interesting about you.
Well, this is interesting. So I guess I'll just add to what I was saying earlier. I think because I'm such a public person and and I'm on social media everywhere and I go live all the time. As Nina mentioned earlier, I think that a lot of people think they know a lot about me. They don't realize that I am very private. And I think that as you navigate social media, a lot of people shy away from social media because they think that they oh my goodness, everybody know your business. No, people know what you tell them. And so what I found in my journey is that we actually have three lives, right? We have public, we have personal, and we have private. And the public is what you see and what people want you to see. The personal, you share what you want, a part of that, but the private is private. It's mine. And so I think what people find out about me when they get to know me is that you know a lot about me, but there's a lot you don't know. Like there's layers to this lady right here. So, and I have to admit it, guilty. And so I think that that's something that most people will find interesting. That even though you think you know a lot about me, there's a lot you don't know. So stay tuned.
I agree with that. She knows she's very good at telling you what she wants you to know. I pull teeth and nail out of her though. I'm like, Dr. Tammy, what's going on, girl? But she's very, she knows how to, and she's so elegant with it, y'all. She very respectful and elegant with it. She ain't gonna tell you off for nothing, but you
No
gonna leave
need.
her alone. Okay, so now we are at the part where I want to again thank you for being here. But before we go, this is your opportunity to inspire and uplift the audience. Now, I know you have literally been doing it the entire time you have been here. However, we want a little bit more from you. And again, y'all, you're gonna listen to her voice. It is so just soothing. And you gotta end your inspiration like you normally end your lives, okay? Your sentence. I don't want to say it because I'm gonna mess it up, and I'm gonna let you
I may not know what that is. I
well,
end different every time now.
lives. You be like, God, the more reaching for more. What you be
I'll do it. I'll do it.
okay? I'm like,
I
you
think
see,
maybe.
you're not gonna ruin it. She gonna do it. Watch y'all, and I'm gonna come back and be like, I told y'all. Take it away.
So I guess my encouragement today and all that I've been saying and all that we've been talking about today is keep going. I think that this is a time when many of us want to stop. We want to not just pause, we want to stop. We want to just wait for things to happen. We want to wait for the world to open up. We want to wait for things to get back to normal, quote unquote. We want things to, we wait. And you get stuck in this waiting place, as Dr. Seuss said, and talking about another book, right? The waiting place. And you get stuck there. And I think that um, you got to keep going, even if it's just a little bit, which is why, I like that the playbook and the things that we've talked about today encourage you to take it a bite at a time. Like, don't try to take the whole thing, but keep going. Every day, do something. It may be 10 minutes or something, but do something toward your goals and your dreams. In order to manifest more, you've got to be able to see it and visualize it, but you also got to be able to execute and do it because nothing's going to come to you and just fall in your lap. You've got to work for it. And so, in order to do that, you have to keep going. You've got to not stop. You got to not allow what's happening in the world that can be so overwhelming and so negative and filled with fear to stop you. Not saying it won't be scary along the way. You just got to keep going. You guys got to do it anyway and keep going. And I'm going to encourage you to whatever it is that you think you want to do that, oh, I'm going to wait to October. I'm going to wait to 2021. And a lot of us is doing that. But if you go back to 2019, that December 30, December 25th, even like the last week, and you were there, you probably remember having so many dreams and hopes for this year. And now you're like, well, I'm going to wait to 2021. I'm going to wait for things to get better. Wait. There's something you can be doing behind the scenes. There's something you can be doing that's a task to reach that goal. It may not, the actual goal may not come into fruition until 2021, but you can still do something. And I encourage you to not put off what you can do today, and do it and keep going. And know that whatever you had planned, that you visioned was going to be so great, it still can be. Y'all, I'm still expecting it to be. And that's one of the things I say in my chapter. Like, I am expecting some great things to happen. I know they're going to happen. I am welcoming them. I'm allowing them into my space. And so I just got to get ready. So I've been doing things behind the scenes to get ready. And a lot of it, let me just be real, a lot of it has been mindset work. It's been me getting this mind right, as we said in the 90s. Get your mind right. So I've been doing a lot of that, and it's been a lot of reflecting and journaling and reading. And some of those things that you don't consider as tasks towards your goals, they are. So join the book club, follow me, stay in a positive mindset, get around people who are going to push you and encourage you. You may have to eliminate some people out of your circle to do it, but you've got to keep going. Just keep going.
I am Dr. Tammy. Go ahead. Please.
I am Dr. Tammy. I am your success strategist and literacy educator. I help you strategize how to move in the direction of more and prepare for what's next. And I hope what you've received from this broadcast, from this interview, has been options and ideas for you to do that. And if not, you know how to connect with Nina, and you know how to connect with me.
I was about to say that. You know how to connect with her. Yes, I love it. I love when she does that. I was like, yes. I would like every broadcast to get to the end to hear that. Dr. Tammy, thank you so much for just being you, y'all. Literally, this is who she is. And so we are blessed to have you in the book. I know each and every one of you all want to get the book to read her chapter. You'll be able to buy the book directly from her if you are in her circle. So make sure you connect with her. Make sure you stay connected with her because you're going to want to support her yet again in this book. And you're going to want to be able to read it because it's going to help you and your mind. So thank you so much for one, being an author, for being my sister girl, and also for what you have poured out at this time. I am grateful and thankful to you. All that, and you ain't have, I know, right? You got all of that, and you still have to go into, this was therapy, now therapy. I agree. So thank you again so very much. I appreciate you. I love you. And until
Love
next
you.
time,
Thank you.
everybody, make sure you all connect with her. It's scrolling. I always do this wrong. It's scrolling. Wait,
Thank you
scrolling.
so much, Nina. This has been amazing. And I can't wait to see and read everyone's chapter. I'm like so excited because I know I have 32 to read. Beyond,
Yes.
so that's in addition to my own. So I'm excited.
Yes. So you all, the book release is August 1st. We are having our meeting so that we can plan it all for you all. So everything is moving really, really fast because it's already almost August. So we are almost at midpoint of this month. So they will be reading the book very, very, very soon because they get an opportunity to see the draft before I send it to print. So they are going to see it very soon. And I just am so, so, so grateful and thankful because you all are going to see how everything is just so different yet the same. And so I'm grateful and thankful, and I'm just, I don't know, I'm gonna cry. Okay, y'all go get some shirts. This is my shirt of the day. I'm gonna be wearing it. I am limitless. I am dope. She has so many other ones. I need to get some more. So and I shocked her because I've been holding on to this shirt for 3 weeks, y'all. So
I
I'm
know. I was like, what? The
definitely.
shirt? I
I
love it. I love it.
So y'all see it, y'all want these shirts? Go to her website and get yours today. So thank you all so much. Thank you, Dr. Tammy. And until next time, if you did not catch this live, replay is available. And if you know anybody who says, I don't do Facebook, go to YouTube because this will be uploaded to YouTube in about an hour. And you can grab it from YouTube and you can share it with them because everybody can watch YouTube. Okay. Some people use YouTube as their TV. So please share this out. Support this awesome and amazing woman. And until next time, we'll talk to you later.
Thank you. Love you
Bye.
all. Bye.